let me tell you one of the main reasons why Nigeria is a poor country. Nigeria is not a poor country because we are lazy. No. In fact, one of the most successful race of immigrants in the United States are Nigerians. Nigeria is not a poor country because we are not hardworking or because we are lazy. Nigeria is a poor country because we are not thinkers. There are very few thinkers in Nigeria. Have you tried to have conversation with the normal Nigerian youth? You will be very worried. The government has successfully, not even the government, the elite, the political elite, the political class has systematically and consciously kept us poor, so that the only thing we will think of every 24 hours is how to survive. Our survival button is constantly turned on. You wake up in the morning, what you're thinking of is how to feed 3 times a day, how to pay your rent, how to transport, how to buy medicine. That is the level the political elite has kept us. When you have those burden, when you are still struggling to have the 3 basic things for survival, you don't have the chance to think. You don't have the composure to think. Recently, there is a conversation going on social media. What age should a woman get married? Should a woman get married at 20? Should a woman get married at 30? Should a woman get married before 30? And there was argument. A woman should get married before 30. A woman should get married after 30. Imagine a country that is facing 30% rise of inflation. A country that cannot afford 3 square meal now. The things we could debate about is the age for women to get married. That is the thing we think is our problem. The age for women to get married is what the average Nigerian now think is their problem. Okay, if women get married before 20 or before 30 or before 50, how does it reduce inflation? How does it reduce the price of garri and beans in the market? How does it make us technological advance? The Western world is brain draining Africa. Left, right, and center, Africa is being brain drained. They are asking for immigration. People are relocating to UK. The people who are relocating to UK are not mechanics. They are graduates. Graduate with first class. Graduate with 2-1. HND, you cannot relocate. This school will not take you. They are taking the best of us. And the things we could think of to argue on social media is the age for women to get married. Technologically, we are not advanced. Our passports still remain among the 10 weakest passports in the world. As a Nigerian passport holder, you will practically need visa to almost any country of the world. And the thing that pains us in 2024 is to argue about the age of women to get married. A lot of us are from poor family. If we have 100K problem, our mother's family, our father's family, nobody can raise 100K for us. We are living in abject poverty. Some of us, the only time we sleep under AC is when we go to lodge in hotels. Our house is not conducive. Our standard of living is low. And the only thing you do with your data on Facebook, on Twitter, is to debate about the age women should get married. We are not thinkers. No. And this is not just about this, because I am worked up today. That is why I'm making this video. This is not about this particular conversation. Next 3 weeks, you will hear another mundane, mediocre conversation. You will start asking, is this our problem? Why should vibrant young people between 25 and 35, the most productive age of the human race, why should we sit down and the only thing we could think about are conversations like, if as a wife you are sitting in the parlor watching film and holding the remote, and your husband's mother comes to take the remote from you, would you give it to her? That's the conversation we have. In the house, is there any special cup for a man or a woman? Who should sit in the front of a car? These are the conversations that young people in Nigeria are having. Young people, vibrant minds, the future leader. These are the conversations, mundane, poverty-stricken conversation. That is what we're having. And whether you like it or not, this reflects who the typical Nigerian is. We are not thinking of anything. We're not thinking of things that will better our life. We're not thinking of things as a group of people. We're not thinking of how to pressure the government on things. We sit down with our crack screen phones to debate over things that holds no water. That is where we are. I am very troubled at the situation of things, our inflation, and everything happening around. And when I log on social media, the conversation makes me go like, what? Like, what? What? Una no dey chop. Una no dey chop. Do you have a good paying job that could make you survive this inflation? That the things you can think about is who wants to get married and who doesn't want to get married. The year just starts. The year just starts.